Previously on the Barndominium project, we finished moving all of the pieces of lumber upstairs, installed an accent wall, and finished moving all of our pieces of furniture upstairs. So today's video is a very exciting video. Woohoo! However, before we jump into today's video, here's a quick introduction as to who we are. Hi there, we're Matt and Stacy. We recently bought an off-grid property in beautiful West Virginia. We've been busy making this property our own little slice of paradise, adding in a few modern conveniences, having fun learning all of the construction trades, and converting a pole barn into our future home. This channel is about my passion for painting with a torch and wax, and about our passion for adventure and taking risks. Consider subscribing and join this creative community. And don't forget, hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying the video.
Okay, coming at you from the workshop. This portion of this video, I just returned from a lumber pickup, and this portion is going to make a lot of people happy, and perhaps us a little safer. There it is. We've got posts, some support brackets. Well, I've got a lot more 2x4s, or 2x6s, 2x8s, things like that as well to put it all together, but we're on our way. We're almost there.
Hi y'all, it is railing day today. Also probably the next 10 days, 12 days, 15 days. No idea how long this is going to take us.
It's railing video, we'll say.
Yeah, right. Hopefully this video won't last.
Safety video.
Yeah, that's what we'll call it.
The
Safety.
one you've been waiting for.
Anyways, we're figuring out measurements and we're going to cut some boards. It is not snowing or raining out, knock on wood.
It's 34 degrees though.
It is a little chilly, but it's warmer than what it's going to be the next several days. It's dropping down into the teens and 20s around here. So we're going to try to get stuff cut outside as much as possible today and at least get a lot of that prep cutting done. So, which means a lot of measuring. Anything else to add?
What do you guys think of Stacy's new apprentice?
Got a new look here.
I think I like the beard better.
Yeah, I do too. Let us know down below in the comments. Should Matt grow a beard back? Anyways, we're gonna get to cutting some boards.
Don't ask me to grow hair back. That's not happening.
Right? All right, we're procrastinating. All right, let's get to cutting. Ready? Go.
Firewood.
All right, all of our posts are cut. I think we have lucky number 13 posts here. Now we just have to drill a bunch of holes in them. So what's the space left.
Is this a short one or a long one? We shouldn't measure off a long one.
No. Oops.
Yeah, so this one will sit against our wall. Tensioners are over here, so I'll just draw little circles here. Tension. A lot more complicated than I thought.
Right.
Now that all these boards are cut, we need to start drilling holes in them. But before we can do that, there is a lot more math involved, a lot more figuring out, as you will see.
Which basically leaves us 33.5. These take up a quarter. Well, actually, it's the edge, ½ inch. So it's a ½ inch hole times 5. So that's 2.5 inches that you'll have subtracted, essentially, right?
And what was it? 30 what?
33.5.
So we have how many spaces? That's what I would do. Why don't you just evenly space them, and then that's where you drill the center? Like, just figure out how many spaces we need.
All right, after a brief discussion, I think we have this figured out, and hopefully we have the holes drilled in the right places.
All right, we have a labeling system going with these posts, and all of the posts have the holes drilled in them to pass the wires through. And up next, what are we doing?
The scary part.
Right.
Adding the newel post fasteners. Well, drilling the holes for them anyway. So now we make sure we don't put the hole here at the top.
That's the top, right? Hence the labels.
We have to drill up, I think, 5 inches here, and then we have to put a hole in it. Those will sit on the post in the floor, and then you fasten them down, and if we do it right,
should be no problem.
We'll have a nice secure rail post.
So I don't think I completely explained what this railing system is going to look like, but basically we're using these posts. We're trying to do kind of a simple, somewhat craftsman industrial look, kind of to match the rest of the pole barn aesthetics. But we're going to be passing wire through these wooden posts that we're going to eventually paint black. And yeah, I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but you'll see it all come together here. But essentially, all these posts that we've drilled holes through, that's where the wire's going to pass through. And then in order to get them secure down into the floor, we're putting these large lag bolts in them. So, drilling next. Again, still, I don't know. Okay, anyways, let's get to drilling some holes in the bottom of these.
We also made this kind. So this will put a hole in the ceiling, or in the floor itself. I guess it is a ceiling as well. And then those will pass through, and then these get screwed onto the joists. So that's where you get your support from below when these get screwed into the joists. and then there won't be a pole or there won't be one of those things up here. It'll just pass through and get bolted to the joist, and that'll keep it from moving, because I don't think our joists are supposed to move either. Should be secure.
And we did that why? Explain to the people why.
I don't remember why.
Because there's only one single joist there. We don't have a double block. So
oh yeah. So some of these have only one joist, so we're going to screw into that joist. The others, yeah, there's at least 2 joists running together, so you have a little bit thicker material to work with. And then most of them are going into that huge LVL beam that we put in, so those are nice and secure as well. They're deep, you can run them, you know, to get the security out of those. But yeah, I forgot why we did these, because they look cool.
Right. And if none of that makes any sense to you, continue watching. It will.
First things first, find the center of each pole. It's right here. Then don't go through. Don't go that deep.
Right.
Okay. This is not nerve-wracking at all. Why do we keep putting holes in everything that we buy new? Whole piece.
Oh no. It's a dead battery.
Hold, please. Oh. That could happen quite a bit today. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're going to want a shop vac.
Seems a little messy.
Huh. Then this will come up through. Alright, so we gotta make sure. It's weird.
Lots of math being involved here.
We gotta put this further into the floor, because if it's sitting, oh, there's gonna be trim. Okay, so the trim will actually bring it up here, so that's good. So that's perfect then, because these have to go down into the trim a little bit.
Right.
I guess.
All right, we got one done. How many more to go?
Lots.
All right, so I think you guys get the gist of the drilling process here. I'm not going to record all 55 billion holes that we have to make. I'll just pick you back up if there's something exciting to say.
I thought I over-exaggerated my steps that I've taken up our drunken stairs. Billions you're talking. Wow.
All right. Anyways, I'm not going to record the rest of the drilling process because I don't think that will be super exciting, but I will pick you back up if we have something else exciting to say or do.
Isn't everything I do exciting? You just have me on a constant time lapse.
That's right.
Oh, $9.95 a month. You can get live feed into the barn.
Oh, goodness gracious.
That's a good idea.
It's a brilliant idea.
I'm sure we'd have at least $20 a month.
And let's see, it'd be your mom, and who else would want to see that content?
You really want to see that? I'm not sure.
Oh, all right. Anyways,
Let's make another mess.
back to the putting holes in posts. Good morning from the second floor of the pole barn today. I think it's day number 2, maybe 3, I'm not sure, of installing this railing. And it is quite chilly out this weekend. I think it's like a high of 17 or 18 degrees today. So our initial plan was to try to sand down some of those posts, but it's just way too chilly to be outside and sanding, and we don't want to create a bunch of dust inside. So instead, we're going to make a mess up here, drilling some holes through the flooring and the posts, which is not scary at all. Any thoughts, Mr. Cook?
Let's put more holes in stuff. I think that's been a theory, or a philosophy as we built this thing.
Yeah.
Buy new stuff and put holes all through it. I don't get it.
So I think first step first is we're going to mark out the holes and make sure we have them all centered and where we want them to go, where the posts are going to go, and then drill the holes.
Or we drive me crazy and make them not centered exactly.
Is that right?
So I have to look at it and see that they're different.
That would be fun.
Yeah, You'd love it.
Good
I
times.
complain about it every day.
Right?
It's not centered. That doesn't look right.
I think we'll center them.
Okay.
All right, let's get to work.
3/8 bit, 5 inches. So let's mark. Approximately 5 inches. So I'm going to do this. I like to always just kind of give myself a guideline so I know when to stop. Now I know.
Here we go. Hole number 1. Well, hole number 1, and we have our first problem.
The good news is we have a wall to screw it into to support it if needed, but I can't think of what metal is on the top over here.
Yeah, we're hitting metal, and we don't know what's there and why it would be there. Is there a bolt? Well, no, you're not down that far. Interesting.
No, that's what I mean. It's like right under the plate.
It's perplexing.
It is, because even the support beams are U-shaped. They don't have a top.
Right.
Good start. Good start.
When in doubt, Matt gets out his phone and we look at photos that we've taken however many months, maybe even a year ago. I don't know, but we're going to try to figure out what type of metal we might have in that corner, because we really have no idea. The good news is that we do have that wall over there, so we can always put, and it's not finished behind that drywall on the other side, so we can always put a post behind it to anchor that post in. Yeah, it's just curious why we would be hitting metal, because we have no idea what it would be.
Okay, so here's our corner. I have a feeling I've literally just come into a screw that's holding that little piece of board on there, because there's no metal anywhere. So first one, we hit a screw. What do you know?
What are the chances? Apparently pretty good. Look at that way back when, though. We've come away. A long way, I should say.
I'd say so. It's got to be that, though.
Yeah.
So here's another shape. So there's the metal joist hanger, but it stops there. So it's literally got to be a screw that's holding that board on. It's the best we've got.
Good thing we keep those pictures, I guess.
Well, who wouldn't want to document this?
Alright, so I think the plan is to see if we can't take that screw out. So drill down to what I'm sure is a screw. Well, we're 99% positive it's a screw. So Matt's going to attempt to drill down to it and then take that screw out and continue drilling.
You got to drill down to get to the details.
Right. Alright, back to drilling hole number 1. At this rate, this could be a 2-day project.
Well, looky. We found the screw. 1 for 1 on holes. It's like digging post holes and finding rocks.
How many drill bits does one need?
Lots. Oh my.
Hey,
Huh.
look at that.
Well, one can't say we didn't use long enough screws to hold in 3/4 inch plywood. Let's tear it all apart now. Okay, I think that represents progress somehow by going backwards.
Right.
And now that we think we have that fixed, hole number 1, take 2.
All right, hole number 2. Let's hope we don't hit any metal.
Quit if we do.
Okay, we're not putting up a railing. We've changed our minds. Never mind, folks. Never mind. All right, ready? Are we continuing on?
I assume so.
Okay, just making sure. For the viewers, we're wondering if we're continuing on with the railing. No metal was hit.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't we? I've forgotten already. That 3 seconds ago, it's gone.
All right, we're continuing on. Here we go. Before we keep drilling holes, we're going to test out these lag bolts to make sure they fit.
Also, I believe this is the video in which we apologize as I stand here next to our non-railinged and non-safe sides, but hopefully, I don't know if by the end of this video or not, but hopefully you guys won't have to worry about us, you know, falling over the edge anymore.
Right.
Man, it said 3/8, right?
That's what it said. Tight?
Yeah. Wasn't expecting it to be this tight.
Level?
Not bad that way. This way we're not. Let's test.
Ooh. Look how fun.
Probably down a little bit more, but looks like it's pretty good actually.
How is it now?
Pretty good. Pretty good. So, that's on there.
Good thing for spare batteries. Seems like we're gonna go through a lot of them.
Next one's on the LVLs.
I know.
You don't see the board or the beam bending or anything yet, right, as I put holes in it?
Yeah, seems to be all right.
Okay, good. That could be the cookies from Christmas, too. Did you let them know that it's their job to make sure that the drill's upright at 90 degrees? Let us know in the comments if it's crooked in either way, because we don't want crooked posts either. Thanks.
Last hole. And we've encountered a problem.
An inch and a half short.
We're pretty sure it's a joist hanger screw. And if you can see that tape right there, that's the line we need to get to. So we're not that much short, but we are short. Of course, it's the corner one that supports like all of it.
Yeah, this is where the tension will be on the wires. So, although I guess it's not that big of a deal because you still have support at top.
We do.
You actually have braces in between, so it's not really pulling it that way. We'll just put a wire here to hold it into the wall. Kind of angle it back this way to strengthen it.
That'll be convenient. We'll just jump over it every time we want to go to the storage area.
Let's put a catwalk and storage area in. Hey, builders out there, what do you do in these situations? Do you just go through the screw and say, screw it? Or I'd really not like to lose a screw in our joist hangers supporting, flooring and stuff. But I think we'll just cut the newel post screw a little short.
Okay.
You got a little bit of wiggle room. So if we cut an inch off, probably fine. But I don't know what else to do. I think that's all we can really do.
It's a lovely winter wonderland out here.
It is lovely.
It is lovely.
Okay.
Okay.
Watch your eyes.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see if it works now. Yeah. Hot, hot, hot.
Okay. Back to it.
Well, that was rather loud.
Oh, sorry. Sorry for the delay. I also just snow blow the drive and walkways. So.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if this fits.
Good news is I think it's threading. So far, pretty good news. Oh, that got getting tighter. I believe we've reached the end.
Camera battery's gonna die too, so just in time.
Oh, well, we've reached the end of everything. Bye. Hey viewers, I thought you were supposed to tell me if they were going crooked. That looks awfully crooked.
It definitely looks crooked.
The good news is the directions actually say bend to plumb. So apparently I'm not the only one that gets them crooked. I figured it out.
What?
That one was crooked because that's before we asked you guys to supervise. As soon as we asked though, look, they're straight.
Oh, good.
So good job. Thank you.
Thumbs up. It looks like we're getting ready to demolish more stuff.
Make more mess. 100% chance of mess.
All right, guys, let me explain what we're doing here. So these along the stairs, the posts along the stairwell here, got notched out. So basically that notched out area is sliding down, and we're cutting a hole in the floor for that to slide down, so because of where the stairs are at, there's only one beam there. I think that's what you would want to call it. Joist, I guess. One floor joist. And so we didn't want to have to put a lag bolt through that one floor joist. So instead, we're cutting a hole and dropping that long piece down so we can then screw in to that joist. Hopefully that makes sense.
Here, it's like this. This is what it'll look like backwards.
Yes, exactly.
Sit on the joist.
Exactly. All right, we're about to cut another hole in.
It's a nice little workshop I got here.
Just a nice standing desk area.
It's just like work.
One hole is cut. We're measuring the next one out. All right, there you go, hole number 2. And that has the post sticking out of it, so I think you can kind of get the idea. And here's the state of the living room, which is why we need all this storage space on the stairs here.
I guess get rid of more stuff.
Yeah, or we can get rid of stuff. That's an option too.
Now that it's empty, you know, it would look really good in all of these shelves.
What? I wonder.
You get one guess. Yeah, I know you know what it is. You just go ahead.
He's thinking Lego, specifically Star Wars Lego.
Oh no, I was thinking pictures of you in heart frames everywhere. Lego.
Oh dear.
You don't know me at all.
Right. All right.
Help, I'm in jail.
I think you get the idea of what's happening over here.
Me?
Yep.
I'm happening.
You're happening. These still obviously all have to get painted black. They're sanding to be done, but
cover up the holes when we cut it too big.
That too. Nothing a little caulk can't fix. Anyways.
And then wires.
Yep.
5
getting
wires.
there.
All pre-drilled, ready to go. We'll have nice little studs in them, a wire, cap on the top. I mean, it's like we're almost done.
So close.
Sand, paint, screw, cut. Probably not in that order.
Probably not.
Moving right along.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Okay, bye.
All right, all. We made some progress today. All the posts are down, the lag bolts, I should say, are down into the floor. The other holes are cut. There's still a lot to do, as Matt said earlier, but we're getting there. However, we're going to leave you here for this evening and probably pick you back up probably when we start sanding these, which for you should probably just be a few seconds, but for us will probably be a couple days because it is chilly out and we are not sanding outside when it's 17 degrees out. That's for certain. So anyways, we'll see you in a few. Future video editing me coming at you. And if you've stuck with us this long on this video, thank you so much. I think I'm going to end it here. So we didn't quite get the railing up in this video, but the good news is you're going to get 2 videos this week. The next one will probably come out, I'm thinking Thursday, maybe Friday. So if you're not subscribed, consider doing so. Hit that bell down there and that will also notify you when I release the video. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. I truly, truly do appreciate it. If you have any questions or just want to shout out and say hi, way to go on the railing or partial railing, leave that below down there in the comments. Love to hear from you all. And we'll see you very, very shortly. Bye for now.